So welcome back, everyone. I think on today's episode we're going to tackle the project we talked about in the last one. I asked people what they think I should do, and the overwhelming response I got from friends was the tree farm because it would challenge me more. So I've made this small area to help us out, and this is where the small tree farm is going to go. And what I'll do is I'll connect a tunnel from here to the inside basement of the house to help with the power generation. So I think this is going to be a multi-part episode that it's going to take quite some time by the time we get the tree farm in place, the power system in place, all the steam dynamos, all the compression dynamos, and everything in place. It's going to take a hot minute. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some blocks ready, and then we are going to start making this happen. So you guys just wait for it, and I will be back. So as you can see, we have the outline taken care of now for where the farm will sit, and the blocks will be placed by it. So let's go downstairs and let's make some of the pieces we're going to need for the components of the farm block. So the farm block is pretty simple. It requires quite a bit of copper, some wood slabs, and some stone bricks. But the big thing is going to be the electron tube. So this one in particular requires a tin electron tube, and it is a basic building block for farm blocks. So we're going to need 36 of these in total. So we're going to need 36 tin electron tubes. For that, we're going to need to make some tin electron tubes. So for that, we need the thermonic fabricator, which is pretty simple. It requires a touch of gold, some glass, and a sturdy casing and a chest. So let's go get those components right now, and let's get started. So we'll need 8 bronze, 4 gold, and what else did we need here? Let's see, a chest and some glass. Let's see. We have a whole stack of glass here. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. We'll grab a chest out of here. And I hit the totally wrong button. Yay. Now everything's sorted. Just not the way I wanted it to be. Okay, so we need to make the casing. So the sturdy casing is basically just 8 bronze. And you just slap that together like that, and you got it. So now what we need here is to just put it in there as it is, and we now have the thermonic fabricator. So let's put this thing in place. We're going to need power for it. So let's kind of cheat here and just set it down right here, because this thing always uses power and always uses glass. So you got to be very careful with how you use it, because can take more than what you need. So we're gonna need 36 tubes. So for 36 tubes, we're gonna need quite a bit of tin. But it's 4 per, so we're just gonna need 9 times whatever this is right here. So this is 5 times 9. We're gonna need 45 pieces of tin. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that should do that. Okay. And then we'll need redstone, and for redstone, we're gonna need 18, so it'll be 2 stacks of that right there. And now let's go attempt to make this. I hope we have enough glass in our inventory. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. There we go. And some glass up here. That's odd. It's not appearing. Oh, there it goes. It looks like we're gonna need a lot more glass. Let's go grab a lot more glass. So let's grab, say, 27 pieces we can spare. I'm not entirely sure how many it'll take, and we'll try to collect them out before it gets out of control here. There we go. Oh, I gotta pull them out every time. Maybe? Oh, there we go. And like we said, we need 36 of them. Oh, I guess it's already just sitting there. It must be some sort of visual bug. Okay, there we go. So we got all we needed. And we'll clear this out. We'll pull this out. And we'll leave this sit here for a minute. Because I'm assuming we're going to need more glasses when we go to make the hatches and all that kind of stuff. So, we have the basics now. Now we're just going to need some more copper. We're going to need 70 some copper. 72 copper. Let's try that. Yep, 72 copper. We're going to need some bricks. We don't quite have the 36 bricks, so let's make another stack of bricks. There we go. And what else did we need? The tubes. Oh, and some slabs. Let's see. Do we have any slabs in here? We don't seem to have any slabs. Now, let's check outside real quick and see if we have the slabs we need out here. Otherwise, we'll just make some real quick. I mean, we are making a tree farm, so we're going to have plenty of wood by the time this is over with. There we go. I don't see any slabs in there. Okay, so we'll just use this one. No big deal. We have plenty. So for this one, we're going to need 72 as well. So let's go like so. So we'll make a full stack. And then we'll make 2. There we got 72 now. Okay, so with that, we'll click on this and we will shift click it in there. And it should bring up all the farm blocks we need. So now we have 36 farm blocks, but that's not going to be enough because we got to be able to put items in, we got to be able to take items out, we got to be able to put water in, we got to be able to take water out, the whole 9 yards. Not to mention we got to put fertilizer in. All those things are going to become important. So we're going to need like the gearbox. Okay, and we're going to need another type of hatch, I assume. Let's see here. We got the valve, which I assume is for the water. And a lot of this is going to require a lot of tin. This is very tin intensive, by the way. Since we already were copper intensive, we're going to flip the switch and go with all tin. So, we got the gearbox, we got the hatch, we got the valve, and we got the control block. Okay? So, what we're going to do here is we're going to determine how many we need for this particular setup, and then I'm going to clear a path to the opening in there, and then I'll be back. So we're ready to make our 2 hatches, our gearbox, and our valve. So let's just jump right into it. For the oh, we need to grab that tin, that's right. To give you a deeper understanding of what each of these components are, we'll go through them individually here. So the gearbox is what is required to pump power into your farm. Now you can have multiple gearboxes to increase the amount of operations per tick that the farm generates. So we're going to need at least 3 of these for our 1 gearbox. And so we make our gearbox. It's pretty easy. There's our gearbox. Now, aside from our gearbox, we're going to need 2 hatches. Now this is going to allow items in and out. So you want to be able to pump your fertilizer in. You want to be able to pump your dirt in. You're going to want to be able to pump your saplings out. You're going to want to be able to pump your logs out, you know, so on and so forth. Or if you use this for like a vegetable farm, you're going to be able to want to pump out, you know, all of your crops and whatnot. So that's what this block does. So the reason I make 2 of them is because I use one specifically for input and one specifically for output. So I make it a little bit simpler on myself so that I don't have to tell a difference between the 2. So for that, we're going to need 2 wooden trap doors and 2 tin gears. Lucky for me, the recipe gives 2 wooden doors right out the gate. going to need 4 gears. My bad. Because if we have to make 2 of them. Oh, there we go. So, then we click here, and we get our 2. It's pretty simple. Now, we need our final one, which is pretty self-explanatory. It's a valve. So, it is our water input in, because farms are going to need water. I mean, most farms that I've ever made require water. So, you're going to need a tin gear and 2 pieces of glass. So, we're going to need 2 pieces of glass. There we go. And 1 more tin gear. And there we have what it takes to make the valve. So, now we have the valve, the 2 hatches, and the gearbox. So now we can go place our blocks so that we can start our farm. Now, an interesting thing is with my farms anyway, I like to have the top layer to be at level of the dirt that it's going to be there. So what we'll do is... we won't use that because I don't have anything to break it with. Okay, we'll put this one here like so. And then we take our farm blocks and we go here. Because we're making a 3 by 3 by 4. So like so. Now we're going to go underneath and place the bottom blocks so that we can have everything in place that we need. So the dirt will be placed around that block. And then we will encase it in steps to give it an aesthetic look. So from here, we can reach it, or we cannot. So we need to step it up a little bit here. There we go, that should do it. So we just keep adding our blocks in place. So we should end up 2 below. So at this level, this is pretty much where we decide where we're going to place our valve, our gearbox, and our hatches. So for me, I like to put the hatches on the side so that it can just pump right out. So what we'll do is we'll place them on the side. Now, depending upon where you're going to put your aqueous accumulator, currently I have my aqueous accumulator right here, but I'm going to be moving it so that it's in a better location to be able to assist the farm. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to put the aqueous accumulator on the back side. Maybe make a small room over here or something, and then I'll just pump it up and in there. Now, that's pretty easy and that's pretty straightforward. So with that, we'll just put the valve block right here. Now for power, right, our gearbox, our power is going to be moving forward. There is going to be no reason for our power to be going back. So what we'll do is we'll just put our power block right there. Now we'll fill in the rest with the other blocks we have. And this should work. There you go. So we now need to provide it with water. We now need to provide it with saplings. We need to provide it with dirt and fertilizer, and it should work just fine. So I think in the next video, what we're going to do is we're going to build a basic system over here with some drawers and probably have dirt in them and the saplings. And then over here on the output, we will put a basic system for where the logs will be stored and so on and so forth, so that we can have a place for our items to go and to come from. And then we'll move our aqueous accumulator so that this is fully functional. And then we'll put back our energy cell so that the power can go into it and out of it. Well, I guess only into it, because the power generation will be done by the dynamos to make it easy. So I'll see you guys on the next episode when we continue to work on where to put these blocks and how to place them. Because this farm isn't really a challenge, it's just fun. And that's what we like to do in Minecraft. We like to have fun. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys on the next episode. So please don't forget to like and subscribe, and comment down below if you think I can improve my setup in any way, or if you think this is going to look pretty good when it's done. Just let me know what you think. I'm here for your comments, and I'm even here for your criticism. So thank you guys. See you next time.